I must say, I'm happy that the Law Minister of India used the words that is concerned about identity of a citizen. I would only like to add, this identity has to be founded on identity of humanness, which is fundamentally, constitutionally legitimate. How far we expand this idea, that the future will show. And why I say so, all of you are absolutely aware. Let's travel a little in history. I do not deny that each citizen who lived during that period in his own way or her own way fought for the freedom of the country. The Law Minister said, whenever you go to some place in India, meet the places and praise them. I disagree. The people who fought for this country, they did not fight for your praise. They did not really bother about it. They fought because they fought for their country. And that is what, if you fight for your own country, own civilization, and own rights, possibly, that's a tribute to them than showering praises on them. So, prima facie, it seems to be a disagreement. There is an accord in it, no discordance. I would like to focus on 5 political leaders or statesmen. I analyze in this way, Gokhale's focused on, if I've read Gokhale, if I've not read, do read it. Idealism of sacrifice, service, and setting the goal. Gokhale did not live long, but still he set the ball rolling with these 3 concepts. Tilak also died at the age of 64, 1920. But Tilak instilled a sense of fear into the British mind. Sense of fear into the British mind, because it belonged to the different vision which the others were not accepting at that point of time. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, what he did in South Africa, he did it here. I'm not talking about disobedience. I'm not talking about non-violence. I'm not talking about non-cooperation. I am only stating something else. Gandhiji, the history has to remember, and the posterity should also remember, he removed the fear from the mind of the Indians. We were ruled because we suffered from the phobia, and he was the man coming with a stick in his own way, removed the fear from the mind of the Indians. Subhash Chandra Bose, he actually put a scare into the English people. I do not intend to compare historically, but the English people were scared of Napoleon Bonaparte. He had put a scare. And similarly, Subhash Chandra Bose was incidentally born at Kanak, where I practiced, put a sense of scare into the mind of the English. Sardar Patel looked to these people as a man of iron, a different kind of man. And they saw this man have the Indian impulse, so he can do so many things. And that apart, many lawyers, great lawyers, joined the movement, and definitely the lawyers are to be given that credit. Now I want to share some ideas, because certain things have been spoken differently, and it's my duty to say something else. To criticize, attack, and destroy a system is quite easy. What is difficult and challenging is to transform it into a performing one. For this, one has to transcend one's personal ambitions or grievances. Rather, constructive steps need to be taken with positive mindset of reform, no matter however small, and concrete reforms must be undertaken with rationality, maturity, responsibility, and composure. It is necessary to be productive instead of being counterproductive, and then only the institution can go to higher and greater heights. Never think in life we have reached the pedestal. No. We have to try, and this is my perception. Sometimes, as Mr. Vikas Singh said, arguments are advanced for some other reason. The judges listen to them, that's different. But then everyone should remember it's essential that one should work hard in silence and with utmost sincerity, and his work shall make the noise. I use the word noise in a symbolical sense. There may be, let's not identify with anyone. There may be some elements who may endeavor to weaken the institution, but we refuse, you and I, all together, to succumb to them. I will tell them, to quote the lines from Alfred Lord Tennyson, what he said in Ulysses, strong in will to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield, unquote. We have to serve the Lady of Justice, the Queen of Justice, and she holds the scales of justice, symbolizing that the act of delivering and imparting justice has to be balanced as far as possible. And that is the true essence of justice. And anyone who tries to create any kind of dent in that balance is hurting the Queen of Justice. And when Queen of Justice sheds tears, possibly all of us will shed tears. And today is a day to celebrate, and let's celebrate with happiness that we will never allow the Queen of Justice to shed tears. Thank you very much.